Hello, hello. On this beautiful Tuesday evening. I hope everybody's well. Sorry, I'm just getting my little worksheet. I put a poll in the Facebook group, and there was a larger vote for physical. So we're going to talk about physical today, probably for the next couple of weeks. I think for me, honestly, that is exactly where my healing journey started. Was I wanted to look different. So physical was a big part of that for me. And the journey didn't take me down the path that I expected. And I'm just going to share a little bit with you guys on that. Because my background, before I was a nurse, I taught group fitness and was a personal trainer, and my body fat was pretty low. I worked out 6 hours a day, every day of the week. In fact, my legs would ache if I didn't work out. It was really interesting if I didn't work out. And when I became a nurse, everything switched. My metabolism, I was a single mom at that time with 4 kids, and moved from Elko to Salt Lake, and just survival kind of really became a part of that. Just overcoming the world, I guess, at that time. And I think I remember counting out, I think I gained 10 to 20 pounds every year that I worked as a nurse. And it was compounded when I became a nurse manager. Like, it was more and more. And of course, I was working night shifts as a floor nurse, and then is when the workouts just went out the window. So when I became a manager, there was just no time for me to work out or to eat good food. So the physical journey of wanting to lose weight is what really helped me through this trauma journey, this healing journey. And it was this complete mind shift in my head from counting calories, monitoring my heart rate, increasing my weights every week, like numbers. And it didn't matter how I was feeling, or if I was hurting, if my hip was hurting, or my knees hurt a lot. It just didn't matter. I just had to do it, back in the olden days when I was doing fitness. And what really did it for me this time around was the exact opposite. Because I had the knowledge, like I knew what it took, but I didn't have the drive, the healthy viewpoint, the healthy mindset, that if I put myself through enough abuse or tried this diet or that diet or whatever, I'd heard that it worked. It just didn't matter. That if I worked hard enough, I would get the results that I was looking for. And in fact, when I would do all of that stuff, it was just compounding the weight, just compounding. And believe it or not, I'm going to share this. This is me being really vulnerable, but I got up to 260 pounds. And it was to where just bringing in the groceries was hard. Basics, standing, doing the dishes, loading the dishwasher was killing my back. And just all of the pain I was having in my head was a constant, you're a failure. See, you're not good enough. See, you just can't do it. We told you, we just can't do it. You won't be able to do it. And I worked with an amazing mindset coach, and I had a trauma therapy coach or therapist, and I'm gonna always kind of reference kind of them because they really were the catalyst to my transformation. And I did something called clarity coaching, which is the work of Byron Katie. And it's taking these thoughts and actually investigating them and inquiring on them. And it literally can change your thought pattern in your head, your continuous loop. It can change that. And that's something that a year ago I did a year-long mentorship. And so I can do clarity coaching. So that's been really awesome to help other people with that. But so all of the things that I thought would help me didn't. And literally what it was the opposite of connecting to my body. And there's different ways that I did that. But connecting to my body, and every morning when I wake up, I actually ask her, what do I need today? And I call her. And I don't know when I started doing that, but I do it. So what do I need today? And she tells me. And it's usually something so simple. So I had like my right hip has kind of been bugging me for a few years, and it's like, what do I need for my hip? And it's actually to work out, to really do specific exercises. And when I do, I feel so much better. And when I don't, I'm like, all right, she's telling me I need to do some more. So she's talking to me. My body is talking to me. Sometimes it's more water. This morning it was water and protein. I had a really great workout today at the gym, and my muscles are feeling it. So water and protein. So what that does for me is for the rest of the day, I'm conscious about what I'm eating. And it doesn't mean I can't have a cookie or I can't have cake. It just means, oh my goodness, did I have enough protein for her? Did I give myself enough protein? Or am I thirsty right now? I better go have some water. So it's totally flips from maybe a checklist or an app that you're inputting into connection and listening. And what that has done in my head is it's made all foods a go. It's made all things a go. But it doesn't mean I'm going to eat it. It doesn't mean I'm going to eat all of it. Sometimes I can be like, oh, do I want this? Is this something that I want right now? And she'll say yes or no. And yeah, but just one bite. And then there's no guilt. Like the guilt and the shame is completely gone from my eating habits. And I'm talking about nutrition kind of first for physical, because it really is a huge part of your body. We've all heard you are what you eat, or it's 80% of your fitness. And there are basic components to that, which are in most foods that we eat, but it's important to really pay attention to the hidden things, and eating as whole food as possible, eating enough protein, whether that's from animal or from plant. You have to read labels, and once you figure out the process or the things that you really enjoy and that work, you eat it, and she'll tell you that I feel like crap. Don't ever eat that again. So literally she talks to me, and it's just so amazing. And sometimes I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I ate that. So sorry that I did that. I'm not going to do it again, or I'm going to try not to do it again. So it really can be helpful when you're on a fitness journey or a physical journey, or really improving our bodies. So I'm just going to kind of cut that short a little bit about nutrition, and really tapping into what worked for me. Some people love FitnessPal. Some people love writing down or taking pictures. I think that's great. To me, it didn't work. It just didn't work. I had to come at it the complete opposite, and really just tapping into how I was feeling. That was great. One of the other things that is really important is movement. And the older I get, no more 6-hour workouts. Not doing that anymore. But I really, again, connect with what is fun and what I enjoy. For me personally, I love lifting weights. I could lift weights every workout. I just love the way it feels. I love the connection that I have with my muscles, with my skeletal system as I'm moving. I love the soreness 2 days after. I love seeing the improvement in my lift, whether it's a form improvement or whether it's doing more reps or higher weight. I really love that. I just feel that connection more with my body, and I really, really enjoy it. Hiking is another thing. I love being outside, whether it's going on a walk or hiking some wonderful place here in Utah. It just brings me a lot of joy. And so I was talking with a friend the other day. Well, my sister. I was talking with my sister. And we just talked about our childhood and what brought us joy as a kid. And I really remember us roller skating a lot, and just finding what brings you joy every day. It's something you can do every day and would just bring you a lot of joy. And that should be your workout. I mean, it's not necessarily doing a whole workout video or anything like that, but just something that really brings you happiness. And then it's not a burden. It's not, oh my gosh, I gotta go to the gym, or, oh, I missed that class. It's nothing like that. So I really encourage you to find what you like. And there's some other things that I kind of want to bring up. Actually, this is it. Bring in and joy. Place of joy in self-love rather than control and fear. So I'm going to, in our Facebook group, have a little handout for you. And it's the joy of feeling your body move. And so, it's not, well, it kind of is homework. It's really good homework. It's good for you to do it, but it's just kind of making a list of the things that you really enjoy doing, and working on changing that framework in your head, your mindset. So if you do it, let me know you did it. Another thing that I wanted to talk about tonight is it is the summer solstice on Saturday. And I really want to encourage each of you to utilize it, the sun at its highest, longest length of time for the whole year. And the sun is full of energy, and there's a lot of power in it. And so I want to challenge you this Saturday to do something outside. And it can be spending time with family. It can be gardening, hiking, biking, roller skating, rollerblading, anything. It can be by yourself or with a group of people or a community. And I want you to take a picture. If you're comfortable, I want you to take a selfie of you in your space outside. And if you'd rather, just take a picture of the space that you're in and post it to our group. I think it's really powerful when we, as a group of amazing women, really show up for ourselves and each other, and in a way it's kind of creating a little bit of accountability for ourselves. So that's Saturday. You have a couple of days to make a plan, and it doesn't have to be all day, just for a little bit of it. So post a pic and let us see what you did, and tell us if you loved it, because we want to hear that. So just a quick summary. We talked a little bit about nutrition and movement and finding joy with movement. There'll be a little handout for you on our Facebook page. I'll probably have that up tomorrow. And then your homework is to post during the solstice out in nature somewhere beautiful that you want to share with us. So I'm going to break down mindset a little bit more these next couple of weeks. There's a lot of great resources that can, if you feel like you're beginning a fitness journey or whatever it is that your physical goal is, that we can really start to focus on. And we're all going to kind of have different goals because we're not the same, but I think the best advice that I can give you is the moment you hear yourself in your head saying something negative or mean or abusive, you're on the wrong path. You literally have to flip it. And so we're going to talk a lot about how to flip it and practice it. And if you find yourself doing it, it's all love. It's like, oh wow, these are habits I'm trying to get rid of. So yeah, so I'll probably do a little poll on how you guys currently feel about the role play that's going on in your head, and if you feel like you're pretty positive or pretty darn negative. So let me know what you guys think. Really glad you're here. I'm just really excited. Just so you know, I've been looking forward to this all day. So I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to accomplish together in our group. And you're all amazing. And just take really good care of yourself tonight. See you soon.